From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, we've got baseball under the lights. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Tyson Ross will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Tyson Ross, a big drink of water. Big guy, about 6'7". Unorthodox kind of throwing delivery. Good slider, good sinking action on his fastball. You take a look at him, he doesn't have the greatest mechanics in the world, but I will say this. Sneaky fastball with late life, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And if he has command of that hard breaking ball, that hard slider, he could be awfully tough to hit.
This is in the air to left field. Galvis into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
In is Christian Yelich. Previously against Tyson Ross, he's gone 2 for 5. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Brent Suter, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is VR, and that's the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, how about Manuel Margot? He's coming off a 5-hit game. His confidence is soaring. You can see it how he walks. He's got that swagger going. When he gets in the box, he's got that chest puffed out a little bit more. I love watching this guy go about his business.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Spangenberg. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. Spangenberg at second, Hosmer at first, one gone. Hit hard to third. Shaw has it, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. An inning in the books. No score on the show. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. Previously against Tyson Ross. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Chase Headley.
Leading off for the Padres, third baseman, Chase Headley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Suter has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there, and don't test the arm.
Striding in, Manuel Margot. First pitch on its way. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. To 1-2 now. swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In now, Brent Suter. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. Ross is there, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Tyson Ross, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 away, a reminder that Padres baseball continues all season long on the show as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Friars over the next 7 days. Riding in once again, Jose Perella flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to center field. Kane is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Padres. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-0. Here's a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Braun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Braun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Runner back safely. Oh, 2, here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Renfroe. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in,
Leading
set
off
to
the
lead
fourth
us
for the
off in the
Padres.
home half of the fourth inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. One down.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Padres down in order through 4. Still tied, 0-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Chopped weakly to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. 2 out, nobody on. In there, strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Halfway home, still no score. Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Manuel Margot.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. VR comes up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The catcher, number 8, A.J. Ellis.
Digging in, A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan VR. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jonathan VR.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Brent Suter.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Tyson Ross so far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Tyson Ross.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Sinking liner toward left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Hey, you talked about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Ready once again, Jose Pirela. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Ross on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
In now, Corey Spangenberg.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Kane is under it. 2 down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
After it is Yelich. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Petco Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. in is Christian Yelich. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
The 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Yelich over at second. Braun at first with no outs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Craig Stammen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Craig Stammen.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 down, runners at first and second. The 0-2 once more. On a line, that's a base hit. Shaw is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Brent Suter, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Pena on second. Villar on at first with 2 down. And he misses with it. 1-1. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. It's the Brewers 3 and the Padres 0. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe get things started for the Padres. Chase Headley behind him on deck.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Ready for another chance? Manuel Margot. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Popped him up. And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Garcia has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. Kirby Yates is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Kirby Yates.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. But they lead it 3-0. In now is A.J. Ellis.
Leading off for the Padres.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out whole ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Will Myers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Popped him up. Shaw has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
The San Diego batting order turns over, and set to go Jose Perella. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Digging in now for San Diego, Corey Spangenberg, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A ball and a strike. 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. On to first, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brian Mitchell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Mitchell, the former Yankee, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Perella ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Digging in once again, Manny Pena. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Spangenberg fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Hunter Renfroe. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Kane going back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Santana. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Santana has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brent Suter earns his first win of the season. Tyson Ross racked up 12 strikeouts but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Padres.